Hello, my name is Mary.
And my name is Christine.
And together, we are the sisters of the Dawson Cries podcast. Bum, bum,
Together,
bum.
we're Captain Planet. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, so we started this podcast to save the world. No, because we were talking on the phone every night, but talking about stuff that was bringing us down. And we wanted to find something that made us laugh. And we both stumbled across Dawson's Creek at the same time. And it definitely made us laugh. It brought up our spirits. We were texting about it all night long. And we decided we should start a podcast about it. So here we are. We're on a new episode. It's called Boyfriend. And Christine's going to kick us off with some analysis.
It's true. Hi, listeners. Glad to be back on the pod. So this week, we open up once more in Dawson's bedroom. And, the very first thing I noticed about him was his amazing sweater. Just bright orange, black stripes. Looked really cozy. Dawson's fashion, I have to say, is on point this episode.
No! It's not, actually. I have a note about how off-point it is. Sorry for interjecting, but
I love it. No, I'm glad. I mean, it's ridiculous. His whole fashion
looks a mess.
Ridiculous, but I love it. I love it so much. I love that sweater. So he's like in his really strange sweater, all alone on the bed, flipping through the channels. Nothing is on. He doesn't have a stack of movies to go through, but he does come across a very intriguing channel that's fuzzy. The picture is like totally indecipherable, but you can clearly tell it's one of those adult X-rated porn channels.
Triple X-rated.
Yeah, you got to pay extra to get the clear picture.
Real live girls. What did they used to say on the HBO? It would be like real live sex.
Oh man.
Anyway, that's what he's watching or trying to watch.
He's trying to watch. He does the head tilt. Similar to what he and Joey do when they're trying to watch, or when they first discover the Tamara Pacey vid. They tilt their head and they're like, oh, wait, what is that? But he gives up because he's like, I can't see anything. And the moans aren't doing it for him. It's no Katie Couric. So he's
a visual, whatever.
He's a visual doggy, yeah.
Yeah.
He does love film, so visual has to be his medium of choice. But, he's kind of lonely, bored, doesn't have anything good to watch. And then who pops through the window but Joey, our good friend Joey, who's in a sleep-deprived state, talking really fast about passing out in a pool of drool. And Dawson is just like, oh boy, you're not allowed to drool in my bed, but you are allowed to sleep over. So
yeah, that was bold.
What was it? I know. I mean, Dawson, yeah. So I feel like, he's a good friend to her, but it gets more and more developed this episode. Their friendship relationship line is really starting to blur. But he still is in complete denial that they're
about to become
best of friends.
FWB.
FWB, yeah.
I'm
surprised it's taken too long.
It's taken forever.
I know.
And I feel like Dawson and Joey have the same conversation every time they hang out, which is like, whatever happened to the classic Gary Cooper type? It's like, Dawson, how many times do we have to go over this? You think. No one likes you. That's it. Like, just move on. You don't need to go over it. And you also don't need to compare yourself to movie stars that have way more class than you, because it's not a good look. Like, I always say, you should never wear a t-shirt with someone's face on it who's hotter than you. Like, people who walk around with pictures of Marilyn Monroe on their t-shirt. Why would you wear a shirt with someone who's better looking than you? Like, it's a bad look. And he keeps comparing
just calling
himself.
attention to how ugly.
Yeah. And he's calling attention to the fact that he's actually nothing like Gary Cooper. Anyway.
Well, yeah.
Dirty Doggy D.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to dive into that a little more. Isn't
Dive
Gary
in.
Cooper like the strong, silent type? or like the man's man.
Dawson never shuts up.
I know. Dawson
And
is not the strong, silent type. He's the
he goes
crying,
blabbing.
really
He goes crying,
too long
screaming,
words. Yeah.
raising his hand.
Very wordy. This episode, he was really mastered the storm off hair flip move, which my goal is to do this week. Flip the head, stormed away. It's like Dawson. Gary Cooper would never do that. He would have a slow burn. I don't really actually know anything about Gary Cooper. I'm just projecting. He would just be chill. He'd be cool about it. He'd sit there and look and make the other person walk away. But anyway. Thanks for indulging me.
Of course. Anytime. So, Joey's allowed to sleep over, which I was like, you don't need to check in with Jen, but, whatever, I guess not. Maybe they're in an open relationship. No, I'm just kidding, I don't know. That was my guess about Mitch and Gail, and that proved extremely wrong, so.
You did. That would have been wild.
It would have been, and then Mitch wouldn't be such a nasty man. Yeah, so the parents are in the middle of a squabble downstairs, and it's pretty sad. You can tell that they just want Dawson to join their conversation so they can use him as, a buffer for their own awkwardness.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like, Dawson, go to school. Have some breakfast. Please
come down. Relax us. And he's like,
you
both make me uncomfortable. We hate each other so much, and we're only still together because of you. And it's like, really awkward.
Dawson's like, peace out, guys. I'm not staying. Yeah.
Dawson's like, I got 2 girlfriends to take care of, so whatever. Yeah, and Pacey, meanwhile, is ranting on a bench to some drunk old sailor about how boring the town is. And I'm like, what? Okay, first of all, no one sits and does a monologue out at no one. You don't talk to people like this man that's sitting on the bench. It's just ridiculous.
That man looks like he smelled terrible. Pacey would not want to be sitting there for longer than 2 minutes.
No, and why was he was he hanging out at the dock because he was hoping tomorrow would come by? Because that's where he used to get his lip action?
He did used to, but he seemed so over it last time.
Yeah, he doesn't give a F about Tamara anymore.
Yeah, Tamara's Gone with the Wind. He's completely over her.
He never loved her to begin with.
He was so head over heels, though, about Tamara.
That's what they call the Pacey puppy love. So anyway, Pacey basically begins flirting with this man who shows up in a hot rod. He's like, ooh, you're driving in a fast car. I'm going to touch your arm. Why don't you let me get in the car and I can show you where the high school is? And it's like, Pacey, what are you doing? You're really trusting in the stranger. And
I know, and it was weird because at the beginning of their interaction, Pacey almost gets hit by the guy, and he's like, hey, watch where you're going. You're a terrible driver.
Right.
And then it just switches when is he like, oh, actually I do want to go back to school. I don't want to become a bum on the bench. Maybe he's like, let me in your car, man. It was weird.
Yeah,
it was very
it made really very little sense, in my opinion.
I agree.
And then, we cut to Jen in the hallway with Dawson. She's complimenting his insanely nerdy vest, and I was like...
Another point for Dawson's fashion.
No. That,
over the
her complimenting that vest is the least believable thing that's happened in this whole series. And that is saying a lot. It's saying a lot.
I loved it. I was glad I got a mention from Jen.
No, horrible. Jen's like, I like your vest. I'm like, girl, lying is a sin, and your grandma is watching.
Oh.
It was crazy. I'm so glad Grams has been absent. I'm so sick of her.
I know. I didn't miss her this episode.
I didn't miss her
Grams
either.
is, in my opinion, still garbage.
Yeah. Sorry, I know there are some Grandma fans that are listening, but...
We do have some Graham fans.
Graham fan. So anyway, Jen's ex is in town. Big Billy in the hot rod.
Big Billy. Oh, poor Big D. He's not the Big D anymore.
Poor Big D. I mean, and then, what else happens too is, Cliff the hottie from my dreams, shows up, and he starts asking Dawson where Jen is and if she has a boyfriend. And I was like, does Cliff not remember the whole dance debacle? Because they had a huge fight over Jen at the dance. Like,
you know what?
Did he get hit a little too hard on the football field? Because he don't remember that.
Yeah. No one in Dawson's Creek remembers anything. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Jen
That's why they have the
forgets
same conversation
Joey,
every week.
They do. It's like, come on, guys. Like, it really does.
Guys, remember, Joey likes Dawson. She confessed to it at the Breakfast Club.
Yeah. And she confessed to that to Jen one-on-one beforehand.
Like 3 times.
Yeah. Dawson really is the densest, though. Pacey is like, dude, get with the program. Joey loves
Dawson's willfully ignorant.
Yeah, he's like in his own spaceship to E.T.'s home. Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah,
For
real.
Yeah.
But the other crazy thing is that, like, Jen's ex-boyfriend shows up, gives her to skip school. Dawson's watching like a little voyeur. And then Jen is like, Billy doesn't want to go back to New York, so Dawson, you have to take him in? Like, were you joking me? Like, how big of a pushover is Dawson?
Well, how rude is Jen, though, too? Would you ever ask your boyfriend to let your ex stay with him?
No! I would be mortified, and I wouldn't want them talking either.
Yeah, and Billy is all about the gab. He's like, ask me anything, man. I'm going to start a Reddit thread.
Don't you want to know? Oh my god. He's like, I bet you got a million questions, and I got a million answers.
He's like, I don't have to give you the highlights. I can give you the dirty doggy details.
Yeah.
Like, wow, dude. Creepy.
He's like, and Dawson's like, man, I want it, but no, I'm gonna be Gary Cooper.
Yeah, Dawson's like, kill me now. I know everything already.
It's so ridiculous.
No, it is.
It is like, I just still don't understand how Dawson's allowed to have all these people sleep over and he doesn't need permission.
It's a good point.
I mean, if we had someone sleep over 9 times out of 10, our mom would kick them out before morning because she was annoyed by them. So,
yeah. Although Dawson's parents, they've replaced all their sexual tension with awkward tension, so they're probably thrilled to have other people in the house to break that tension.
That's true.
Could be that.
It's like, I don't know, Dawson is just so whipped.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Quote, nice guy.
Yeah, he's a quote, nice guy. I don't know if he's a nice guy.
Right. But he certainly considers himself a nice guy. And so does his father in their little one-on-one. They call each other nice guys. And they both
made me cringe
to run around from their women. It was
nice guys to finish last.
Yeah, well, not nice guys end up in jail or sent home on their hot rod to New York City. So take your pick.
Cry me a river. Sorry.
I was just talking about that song.
You were?
But I guess there's some other version of Cry Me a River by a woman, and I was like, oh, like the Justin Timberlake, and I got a side eye, like Justin Timberlake. I love that song though, listeners, full disclosure. Although it's not as good as What Goes Around Comes Around. That's my favorite JT. Listeners, if you have a favorite Justin Timberlake song, tweet at us. Let us know what it is.
Let us know.
I'm curious.
We want to know, is it true that your favorite song is Cry Me a River?
Or is it true? Is it What Goes Around Comes Around?
True or false?
True or false? Yes or no?
So Dawson is like in despair, you know, because Billy is playing all these mind games with him. He's like, I'm a squatter now, and I'm staying here until I get Jen back. And then he's like, nah, actually, I'm going to leave tomorrow. Like, what? Like, he's really doing a lot of weird jokes. And then he's like, did Jen fill in all the blanks that make a story? My guess is you don't know the half of it. And then Dawson's like, how much pain and humiliation can a relationship endure before it reaches the point of no return? He was like running right into Joey's arms, as was expected.
Mhm.
And what's really weird is, like, Joey doesn't give him any good advice, but somehow Dawson is totally satisfied and leaves really happy. So he's, like, really upset. And all Joey says is, it's gonna blow over, and you're gonna move on to bigger problems. And then Dawson's like, great, thank you. It's like, what?
I agree. That was a very strange one. I was like, I don't know if she really helped you, but it seemed to work for him. It maybe, it reminded me of the Casablanca, oh, our problems don't amount to a hill of beans. But there's no war happening. It's just like, Dawson, your problems are really not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Dawson's not the type to, look at it in perspective, you know what I mean?
He's not, no. I did really like the music in this episode, since we were talking about music just a second ago. It sounded almost like a tribal kind of I don't know how to describe it. It was like this instrumental, almost tribal type of music. And they kept playing it
I didn't even notice it.
Do his storm off. Yeah, you should go back and check it out. It was it's pretty funny. It reminded me of just those rock riffs they did sometimes. The previous episode was all that ska. They get in a theme for each episode.
Yeah.
It was like a musical theme. This one was the tribal drum type music. It was funny.
Yeah, they also played some Blink-182, didn't they?
Oh, did they?
I think so, at the party.
Oh, man. I'm sure. That party was...
So it was something along those lines.
Yeah, I should look. I don't know if I wrote anything down about the music, but that was a pretty bumpin' beach party.
Yeah, it was bumpin'. But first of all, before we get to the beach party, we got Joey scrawling up to the video store trying to get the English patient because the baby only sleeps to the English patient.
That made me
so happy. Yeah, that was pretty funny. But Pacey immediately is calling her out, like, girl, everybody knows that you're hot for Dawson. And she's like, you know me, Pacey. I'm not the kind of girl to stand in the way of true love. And it's like, you are such a liar.
Yeah, Pacey lays it on the line. He wants to hook them up. He's like, Joey, Dawson, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm not gonna let it go.
Yeah, he's also just sick of Joey's. He's just so obvious, and he's just like, why do we keep ignoring the obvious? He's a truther as well, Pacey. Similar to Dawson, he's also a truther.
I prefer Truth Warrior.
Truth Warrior, yeah.
Truth Warrior Pacey, yeah.
Oh my god.
He is. No, he's trying to cut through the bullshit and be like, Joey, be true to your heart.
It's like, Joey, you have a raging hormonal obsession with Dawson.
Yeah, that's a direct quote.
What?
You want the D. She wants the D.
She wants the dirty doggy D.
She wants it real bad.
Oh. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So, Dawson's parents are fighting every minute about whatever sort of bonding rituals they're doing.
Yeah, scuba diving.
All sorts. And,
jumping. I don't even remember the other ones.
And then, Joey's, hard at work at the restaurant. And then she's swamped. She's so freaking busy, it's insane. And Bessie is bossing her around. Go to this table, go to that table, you're at the wrong table. And then Pacey comes up and she's like, why don't you take the afternoon off? And it's like, what? I didn't believe that either, did you? I was like, either she has to work or she doesn't.
Yeah, a lot of really abrupt turns that you don't expect, but in a weird
And where's Bodie?
I don't know. Taking care of the baby, maybe.
But they should at least have him in the episode, because Joey talks him through the wall. She's like, Bodie, I need to get in the bathroom. But you never see him. And it's just
don't.
Did they fire the second Bodie too? Is there now going to be a third Bodie?
Oh no.
Bodie had a
baby.
Is he not?
So sad. Oh,
yeah.
I want to follow up with the listeners and with you about an interesting fact I recently learned.
Oh.
Apparently, babies, when they're newborn, they look white even if they're black, because it takes a while for the pigment to develop.
How did you learn?
Shocking. A friend told me, and then we looked it up online, and I was like, That's true. So, listeners,
So there you go.
it wasn't as racist as we thought. White Pacey.
Turns out we're the racists because we didn't know that.
Oh dear.
It stings. Christine, as Justin Timberlake would say, what
to...
goes around comes back around.
What goes around, goes around, goes around, goes all the way back around.
Yeah, so there you go. We've been schooled.
Yeah. But, I'm glad to bring some truth to the pod.
Yeah.
About
this is a learning experience.
Biology. Yeah. So there you go. You probably all already knew that, but I did not.
Yeah, we didn't, so. Egg on our face.
Yeah. And also,
oh my god, but how much...
Oh, I just want to real quick mention, I don't remember where the shot came in, but it was sometime like either before or after the restaurant, you see a boat shot, and it was different than the Prowler shot that we know and love.
The Prowler.
It was a totally different boat.
Tamara's boat. That's because Tamara had to take that boat away when she fled.
She fled on the Prowler and never
She's on the Prowler and she's not coming back.
She's looking for a new Pacey.
Oh my god.
Hopefully a 30-year-old Pacey.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But didn't that beach party look sick though?
It looked amazing. I was like, I want to go to this beach party. You have like good punch, like crazy music, volleyball, guys with really long blonde hair, and a
he was making me angry.
He was gross.
But he also looks like way too old. He looks like one of those old guys that looks
like a townie. It's like a guy
he
that
looks like he was at college. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he has like a predatory way about him too. Pacey picked up on it. He's like, get away from my friend. Stop getting her drunk.
Totally.
Yeah. But we should back it up a little bit though, because I know that there was a lot of drama with Jen and her ex and Dawson.
Oh yeah, we're
before
totally
the beach
ignoring
party.
it.
We're ignoring that. That's kind of a big plot point in this episode. And Jen is like, she clearly had a huge hard-on for her ex, not to be crude, but like they were real hot and heavy.
They were, so much so that she gave him a kiss.
She gave him a goodbye kiss.
That's not a thing, by the way.
No, you can't get away with that. Don't even try it.
That's a dirty doggy trick.
It's a lame excuse. Yeah, but anyway, they she tells Dawson like he's the only guy that treated me with respect. He treated me nice, and Dawson's like, yeah, okay, I don't really believe that. But they have a history, and she is very confused. He comes. Yeah,
he's the one she was fornicating in the parents' bed with.
Yeah. I mean that's
gross,
kind of crazy. So. But her world just gets turned completely upside down when he comes back to town, and it's kind of like crazy how upside down she gets, But I did want to talk about how when Jen, I think this is even like when she asked Dawson if Billy can stay with him. She's like, well, how would you feel if your ex came to town? And Dawson's like, well, Jen, I don't know because I've never had an ex. You're my first and only girlfriend. And I was like, Dawson, first and only.
Yeah, that was funny.
It was funny, but it's like
Dawson. Yeah, it's sad though. I mean, they're coming from very different experiences.
They are, and I think that's another time when Dawson does the hair flip storm off move.
Yeah. He's full of it.
Yeah. But they're kind of going back and forth. Like Dawson kind of demands to know, like, him or me. He keeps kind of looking at Jen like, we're together.
Well, wait, this is at the beach party, right?
It is, but it's building. It's building every time they're together.
Yeah. Well,
He's
you know
like,
what though?
Really,
like,
you're gonna make him stay with me? And she's like, yeah. Would I understand? And he's like, no, not really.
Not really.
Yeah, and I don't blame him.
No, me neither. But like Mitch actually gave Dawson, I thought it was some pretty beautiful advice.
Oh, I know, I wrote that down, I quoted it.
Yeah, I did too.
It was a nice guy quote, but it was nice.
He said, every relationship produces its share of disappointments and insecurity and pain. Anyone who's never been hurt is either very lucky or very lonely.
Yeah.
The trick is to get through it. with compromise and tears. Oh, Mitch, breaking our heart.
I know. I like Mitch. I'm like kind of impressed that the mom and dad are like gonna work it out, you know?
Are they? I don't know. Mitch, I like it at times, but then he's just like flies off the handle. Like earlier in this episode, he was yelling at at Gail, and he was like, "Oh, why don't we try spouse
Swinging.
swapping or swinging, since that's
Yeah.
what you like to do?" And I was like, "Mitch, you are
Yeah.
cool. That was real out of line."
Well, but Gail was like, well, Mitch, why would you say that? Or like, when are you gonna
Mhm.
stop punishing me? He's like, when it stops hurting. That was kind of like an
Yeah, but
awful
first he
moment.
said, "When I don't have to imagine my naked wife playing hide the cannoli."
Does he say cannoli?
No, but that's the end of that phrase.
Oh, I thought it was like hide the sausage.
Oh, well, whatever, same thing.
Multi words, yeah, could fit in there. Yeah. But he is hurting. I mean,
Yeah,
he really gave like a stupid reason, I think, for cheating on him.
she did.
Like, she wanted to want.
I didn't buy it.
I didn't either. It's like, no, you just like Bob.
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering if Bob still works there at the
You're
weather
wondering
station.
if he still works there?
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, we haven't really seen him lately.
Because she sees him every day. I mean, it's got to be hard for Mitch to see her go in every day knowing she's going to be with Bob.
I know. Yeah, so, I mean, I give Mitch a pass for being a little nasty because he went through a tough time.
Yeah.
So I feel. And props for him for, like, trying to fix it. I don't know. Most people wouldn't.
True.
But yeah, he did give
Like,
really good advice. And
yeah.
it was
But
also
meanwhile,
awkward.
Joey's drunk as hell on the beach. She's like stumbling around. She's like, "I'm drunk. Woo!" She gets drunk real fast, and the Nordic man is like,
oh my god, the Viking.
he's like a Viking, yeah. He's like, he comes after Pacey. Because Pacey's like, "Look, she's drunk. She needs to cool it." And the guy's like, "Leave her alone, man. Leave Chloe alone." And he's like, "Yo, her name is not Chloe." And the guy takes a swing at Pacey. I'm wondering, has Pacey been beaten up in every single episode?
Yeah, but Pacey is finally for once the puncher, not the punchee.
That's
he punches
true, but
that blondie.
he got a swing at him, but he dodged it.
He dodged it. Yeah, Pacey was victorious for once. He is the show punching bag, though. It's true.
But it's like every single episode. It's crazy.
I know.
So anyway, that happens, and then Dawson comes by, and Joey thinks that Dawson punched him out, and she's like, "Dawson, you're my hero." And Pacey's like, "Why don't I get the credit?"
I know. I got some Pacey Joey vibes in this one too. A little bit. I mean, they seem like definitely more friends, but yeah, I could sense a little bit of attraction there, simmering under. Especially when she was at the restaurant and he like asked her to the beach party. It almost felt like he was asking her on a date. You know, it was cute, but
it felt that way. But then he was like, "Dawson's gonna be there alone. Make your move, girl."
Yeah, so it was clearly like he wanted to hook him up. Yeah. Yeah, but a lot of stuff comes to the head at the beach party. Like, Joey gets wasted, but she kind of gets wasted because her and Dawson run into each other, and he is alone at that point, and he's like, "Do you want a bag on this party, Joey? Do you want to go watch movies?" I thought you'd never ask, is what she says.
Yeah.
And she gets so excited. She's like, "Yes, my dreams are going to come true." Jen is out the picture. She's with Billy, off doing her thing. She's going back to New York.
And also it's like it can just go back to normal between her and Dawson.
She's like daydreaming about all of her dreams coming true. And then Dawson goes, he's like, "I'll be right back." And then Jen is there, and he is not right back.
Yeah, he totally ditches her.
Yeah, he ditches her. And then so she's like, "Fuck it, I'm going to get drunk." There's my F-bomb, listeners.
First F-bomb of the night.
I know, but that's what Joey felt. She's like, pass the punch, you know?
Yeah.
And hi, Blondie. So then they go for their walk on the beach. But it's kind of in reaction to Dawson and Jen.
Mhm.
And I just have to say that goodbye kiss that Jen had was so lame. It was like less than a second long.
Yeah,
Like,
it
there
was
was
stupid.
no, like, Billy was like, I had to come back because of that goodbye kiss. It was so magical. And I was like, no,
No, it wasn't. She barely touched you.
I know. It was like the lamest kiss I've ever seen.
But also, what is she doing giving a goodbye kiss? That's nonsense.
I know. Well, it's clear she's confused. She
Well,
she wants everything. She wants.
she's not as confused as she seems, as Billy says.
It's true. Yeah, she's like, I can't have any men in my life.
I think she uses her confusion as a shield sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, she did the same move at the dance with Cliff and Dawson.
Yeah, she's always like, I'm confused, and that's why I need to have 3 boyfriends. It's like, girl, no. You're playing games.
I know. And it's like, you've never spent a Saturday night alone. What about when you were 6 years old? I'm sure you
Yeah, I mean,
then, you know?
it's kind of
like, I know you
ridiculous.
started young, but like, come on.
But come on.
You're still really young.
Oh, man. So, yeah, anyway, Billy and Dawson get in a fight on the beach over who's going to be Jen's boyfriend. And Dawson's like, you and everyone else is having her.
Yeah, that was a low
crazy.
blow, too.
That was a really low blow. And then Dawson's like, who's the third wheel in this scenario? And Jen's like, I think I am. You boys stink. And she walks off, which, like, good for her.
Yeah, but that's her move. That's what I'm saying. She did the same thing at the dance.
Yeah, she's true.
But, I mean...
Oh, my God. But then... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, but it fits with her ultimate conclusion of being...
Right.
She wants to be single. She doesn't want to be with a boy right now.
Totally. So the boys need to walk home Joey because she's a mess. She's a hot mess. And Pacey is, like, trying to calm down the baby. He's, like, handling it like it's a football. He's, like, shaking it around, like, he's applying way too much pressure.
I love that he steps on a squeaky toy and wakes it up.
Oh, my God.
That's funny.
He's a mess. I was like, don't hurt that baby. He's, like, turning off the baby monitor. I'm like, ooh, this is not looking good.
Rough, what is it called? Manhandling against you.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, don't move it that much. So anyway, he resorts to, like, doing a little English patient impression for the baby, which is cute.
It was so magical. I was like squealing at that. I was so happy with
Yeah.
that.
That was hilarious. But then Joey, meanwhile...
He did a good
accent.
He
did.
Yes.
Joey, meanwhile, is on the couch. She's passed out, and Dawson's like, oh, Joey, did you get drunk because there's just too much pain? Some shit like that. And then he's like, I can't even begin to define our relationship. And it's like, ooh, Dawson has mixed feelings. And then Joey just, like, leaps up, and in her mind, she's like, I'm gonna blame it on the alcohol. And she kisses him! She kisses him straight on the lips.
They're gone. She gives him a big smackaroo.
And Dawson liked it, which Christine, point to you, because he
Thank you. Yeah,
went with it.
See, that's what I'm saying. All she had to do was make the move.
Yeah, he was smiling about it.
I knew it.
Yeah, and then
he's a dirty
him
doggy. Of course.
He's a dirty doggy. And then he's on the boat, you know, canoeing or whatever they're doing, back to his side of the lake, or the creek. And then he's, like, blabbing on about Joe. He's like, Joe kissed me. It didn't mean anything. And Pacey's like, you're such a dumbass. He's like, he does say she's ass backwards in love with you. And Dawson's like, trust me. There's a difference between friendship and love. And Pacey's like, right. And you're sure you know that difference? And it's like, boom! Mic drop on Pacey. Because Dawson doesn't know the difference.
He doesn't. He has no clue. He's clueless.
No, he's totally like, he thinks he's in love with Jen? Give me a break.
I know, Jen, nothing but grief for Dawson.
Nothing but grief.
They don't really know each other.
No.
It's stressful. Jen,
it's based on nothing.
Yeah. It's based on him wanting to have sex with her, from as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
About it.
Dirty D.
And Jen bags on D, so.
She bags on B, she sacks on D, and now she's gonna be alone.
Yeah, she's gonna be alone with her Grams.
With her Grams.
House. Yeah.
Ugh.
Alone with
her
G.
dirty calendar.
Yeah. And dirty fannies.
The men that she can ogle.
Oh my gosh. Ogling.
Here.
Ogling. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
oh
crazy.
no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to say, like, after Jen does bag on D, they play a Ben Folds song, and that's the most dramatic head turn storm off of Dawson all episode.
Yes.
Oh, it's so
like,
good. He, like,
in his mind, he's like,
he sees her outside, and, you know, at first I was like, oh, Dawson's looking out the window. He sees Joey. He looks happy. Something's going to happen with Joey, and it's Jen. I'm like, okay, it's not normal.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Joey, too.
I know. I mean, that's the move. She's always in the window. But then Joey's passed out. Then Jen, drops the bomb of, like, I can't be with a guy. Oh, but you have every right to say, Jen, I'm with someone else when I come crawling back to you, like I know I do. I know I'm going to kick myself. I was like, Jen, save your breath. Like, no
one shut the F up.
Wants to hear it. Like, you're just saying that to make yourself feel better. Like, Dawson doesn't want to hear any of that.
He's like,
he doesn't. He's like, I'm storming off. I'm playing bed folds, flip my hair, storming away, leaving you on the
in James Vanderbeek's head, he was like, you better work, bitch. Like, when he's starting off.
He does work it. I'm like, that's a good
He's working it.
You look good when you do that.
Dawson.
Yeah.
Oh my god, crazy episode. Dawson's single! So is Jen. Everyone's single. Pacey's
They're all single, ready to mingle.
They're ready to mingle. Oh my
Lord. Did a lot of
lord.
kissing before. Now they're, I don't know, single. We'll see where it goes.
I mean, they weren't having sex when they were coupled, so I don't think they'll be doing it when they're single. But I don't know. It's possible.
Pacey was.
Pacey was. Yeah.
Yeah. But
now she's in jail.
She's in Rochester.
Yeah, with her sister.
Same difference. No offense if you're from Rochester, listeners.
No, we're sorry. We're sorry, listeners.
I know. I did have one closing observation, which might be far out there. But when Jen was on the dock, it reminded me of Great Gatsby. Maybe also because this is about high school. And we read it in high school. But, the West Egg, East Egg, they're always on the dock looking at the green light. But I feel like Dawson is Gatsby.
Right.
Joey is Jordan, that athletic one that plays golf.
Yeah.
Jen is Daisy. And Pacey is Nick. And I was like, this is like a Great Gatsby allegory right now.
Where's Tamara when you need her to teach you about a book?
I know. Tomorrow could have been like children. Oh. You're really
This wasn't written by a woman, but we're still going to discuss it.
Yeah, I know. She's like, I'm going to break the rules for once. Just once.
Well, that's interesting, Christine.
Yeah, it was my little theory. Like, it's kind of cool. Yeah. The Great Dawson.
The Great Dawson's Creek. So Christine, about our dares.
About the dare, Mary, did you do it?
Do you have anything to report?
Well, I really had
didn't do it.
I had every intention of saying you're a backwater black sheep.
That doesn't matter, re-intention. You have to do it.
Never passed my lips during the week.
Oh.
So
why am I not surprised? Listeners, tweet at us if you're surprised. No one's going to tweet at us because no one expected you to do the challenge.
Like, we know you never do.
You know what?
You did.
Christine, I get an A+. I did it.
Yes! Man,
I did it!
I did it.
I kept forgetting.
I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of you.
I kept forgetting, and I kept wanting to say it. And then tonight, my stomach was doing all sorts of crazy shit. It was like moving around. It was making a lot of noise. It was sounding really bad. My stomach makes noise a lot, so it was ashing up. And then I was in pain. And I came home and I was talking to my roommates, and I was like, Paul, my stomach hurts so bad. And they're like, why, what's wrong? And I was like, I don't know, I just ate a big lunch earlier. And sorry, you're getting the whole conversation. And then I was like, looked down at my stomach and massaged it, and I was like, I just want to say to my stomach, this is not Times Square.
So you said it to
You all
your
better.
stomach?
I said it to my friends.
To your
I
friends.
said,
oh, good, okay.
Yeah, I said, you
like,
better.
I don't think it counts.
No, it's like, I want to tell my stomach this is not Times Square because it's so rowdy in there.
That's a good one, Mary. I'm very proud
They
of
laughed
you.
and they looked at me like I was weird. Bonus point.
Yeah, you get a point. You're really crushing it. You're crushing
I'm in the lead, listeners. I have 3.
Oh,
Christina's
Mary, I have
0.5.
I
don't actually have 3. I think I have 2.
2. Oh, yeah.
I can't give myself a
count
point for when I said it on the pod. Yeah, I know.
No,
I'm kidding.
No
I'm
point for
kidding.
you.
I'm trying to rile up Becca.
Oh, my God. Oh, speaking of Becca, awesome listener. Becca, you get a shout out every time because you're great.
She gets a
But
point.
I have to shout out. Becca gets a point. Becca's beating me now.
She's like, she won the competition.
Becca. No, I'm losing so bad. I'm losing to a listener. He's laughing at me. I wanted to shout out everyone who participated in our Twitter poll.
Our poll, our dirty doggy poll.
We had the dirtiest doggy poll. By popular request, our listeners wanted to know, Becca, you kind of instigated this too, I have to say.
Dirty doggy Becca.
Point blank, if you've ever masturbated in school. Becca, I was not prepared to answer such a personal question.
But you answered anonymously on the poll, so there you go.
I answered anonymously. And I had to say, I expected no's. We did have a yes, though.
Yeah, we had a yes.
We had a proud yes who didn't even want to be anonymous. So
no.
I want to give a shout out to @Rimson, @1Crimson, @1Crimson. You not only masturbated at school, you also masturbated at work, ballsy, on the bus, in the park, in a treehouse, not your treehouse.
No.
In a field, and at McDonald's. You've been aroused at a McDonald's, but, good for you.
The Hamburglar.
So, yeah, you get, 4 points. I don't even know what to say. I was like, wow.
Or -4, depending on your point of view.
Or -4.
Oh, my God.
So
that was a funny tweet.
Yeah, your award actually is the dirtiest doggy listener. That's
the dirtiest doggy
listener. This week. Dirtiest doggy listener. Good job. Yeah, thanks.
Congratulations.
We had 16 votes in that poll.
16?
It was a hot topic. It was a hot topic.
But I'm wondering, I think it's ridiculous that more people voted yes to masturbating at school than voted no to your son should get a circumcision.
Oh, here we go.
I think that's a little bit ridiculous. Listeners, where are your priorities at? Come on.
There, you already ranted about it once, and it didn't seem to have any effect, so... You might need to back
Well, it doesn't stop you from doing book recaps every week.
Oh, book recaps are appreciated, I have to say.
Oh, listeners, we've gone goofy crazy, so we're gonna hang up now, I think.
We might do that. Listeners,
oh wait, no, we gotta give our dares. We gotta give our dares for next week.
Oh, we do.
So I can get another point and take you
to
to school.
If you want to know anything else about Great Gatsby, tweet at me and let me know, and we could do a recap of that.
God.
Fantastic American classic novel.
All right.
I know this is going to turn into a book podcast if we're not careful.
Yeah, seriously.
But yes, we can move into the dares, Mary.
Christine, I think I'm going to give you a real easy one since you can't do them. But I always give you 5 options. All right, I'm going to give you 2 options, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so one of them is, you can say, this is such a confusing time, a la Jen.
Well, that seems like an easy one.
That's a really easy one. If you don't do
feel like
that,
I say
forget
that
it.
every day anyway. Yeah.
Right? Alright, now here's another one. One quick drink and we hit the video store.
Oh, I like that one.
That's a dirty doggy one.
That is a dirty. That was like Jen's. I've been waiting for you to say that for me for so long. Let me write it
Joey.
down. One. Oh my
Freaking
God,
Joey.
Mary, you know what? I was trying very consciously to not do that tonight. I think I
Yeah.
did it up until right now because I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
I
No
think
doubt.
I did a lot better. So Joey,
You were way better this week.
thank you. I really was like embarrassed by how bad it was last week. I really was.
It's okay. The names are really similar. It's ridiculous.
It is. One quick drink and we hit the video store.
Yeah.
All right, I'm writing it down.
And this is such a confusing time.
This is such a confusing time. That one, I'm going to be mad at myself if I don't say that. I am.
Yeah, well,
Listeners,
we'll see
I
a week
gotta do
from
it.
now.
We'll see, yeah. Mary, I wanted to give you, we didn't really talk about this in the recap, but,
Okay.
you know, when Billy's at Dawson's house, he picks up his cute little E.T., his little stuffed
you're
E.T.
neat. Billy
And
thought it
Dawson
was ugly.
he did. He didn't think it was ugly. I mean, it looks like a different one than the stuffed one. The stuffed one looked cuter. This one did look a little more ugly. But Dawson gets all defensive and is like, "It's a collector's item." And Jen, later on when Billy brings it up, says the same thing. It's a collector's item. So I want you to say it's a collector's item.
How the hell am I going to say that? I don't have any collector's items.
Well, you could be somewhere where someone's picking something up that's not yours.
Oh my God. I give you
collector's
easy
item.
and you give me impossible.
Well, I could give you one more.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I'll give you the nice piece of advice from Mr. Leary. You should have to say, anyone who's never been hurt is either very lucky or very lonely. That would be
I'll
nice
say
for
that.
you to say. Say that one.
Okay.
All right, Mary. You're winning. I have to make it harder for you.
True.
It's true. Well, listeners, we love you so much. And
Listeners, we're in love with you. JK,
I
LOL.
know. We know the difference between love and friendship, and it's love. We know it's love.
Oh, we are baddies. We are so sleepy. All right. Well, thank you, listeners, for bearing with us. You're very dedicated if you're still listening, and we appreciate it.
We do. We appreciate it so much. And we'll catch you next week.
We'll see you on the other side of the creek.
Yep. Get your paddles.
Bye.
Bye, listeners.
Bye.
Bye.